What's going on, guys? Take this video, and today I want to talk about a new update that came to COD 4 the other day, and it's an update that has been getting a lot of controversy, a lot of talk around the community, and I just want to break it down, see what you guys are getting in this COD 4 Modern 4 Remastered update. Now, in case you've been living under a rock, Modern 4 Remastered got an update, and it added the remaining maps that were on the original COD 4 to the Modern Warfare Remastered version, and those maps are Block, Countdown, Pipeline, Shutdown, Strike, Wet Work, and a new map. Well, not really new, but it was on the version on the PC for COD 4. That is Winter Crash. Winter Crash is added, and they added a bunch of new stuff to Winter Crash, along with the stuff with the streaks and how you die in the map, and a whole bunch of other stuff that you can check out. And this update is an update to the game, so that means that you'll be getting all this stuff for absolutely free, no charge. This is not going to be a paid content. So you can just get the game, update it, and you'll be able to get these maps for free. Now, along with that, they even added some new game modes as well, which is something that I thought they would never do, but I guess I guess they did. And the two game modes are Gun Game and Hardpoint. Now, they added Gun Game, right? And don't get me wrong, I like Gun Game. Gun Game's cool, but out of those Black Ops 1 wager matches, I really want Sharpshooter, guys. Sharpshooter was a great mode, and it has not come back since Black Ops 1. I don't know why, or even like One in the Chamber. One in the Chamber was great. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Those games were so unique and so fun in Black Ops 1, and I wish, at some point they would bring those back, but who knows? We might never get that. Now, this update did not just bring good stuff, it brought some bad, and, the bad is going to have to be talked about here, and that is that they added supply drops. Yes, they added supply drops to Modern Warfare Remastered, and I remember, a couple weeks ago on the cast, Scramble Saturday, my, weekly podcast, not really podcast, just a little show, whatever, beside the point, we talked about them adding supply drops to COD 4 and think that, they would never do it. It's crazy to think that they'd ever do it, and they actually brought it. They actually brought supply drops, and they brought in COD points, and even like this new in-game currency called, I think it's called parts. It's the same as salvage in Infinite Warfare, but here in COD 4 they brought it back as parts. And then they also unveiled the depot, which is where you'll be able to get your supply drops and all that stuff like that. And there is some guy, I forgot his name, like Sergeant Graves or whatever his name is. He's kind of like the quartermaster of this market, of the depot. It's like what we saw in Black Ops 3 with that weird guy, I forgot his name. And then we have Infinite Warfare as well, that robot with the quartermaster. And here we are. We have this random guy, he has an accent, whatever, I don't really care about him, but yep, we got supply drops in COD 4, woo woo. Now, I know everyone, including myself, was very quick, to jump on the, oh my god, why would they do this is a dumb move, blah, blah, blah. But realistically speaking, if you look at it, it is only cosmetic stuff, right? It is just, weapon camos, reticles, uniforms, emblems, calling cards, whatever you can think of. It is just stuff that is cosmetic. They even have some new weapons for melee, but these melee weapons include like a shovel and stuff like that, but it does not affect the range or damage of your melee. So it's not like it's going to be more powerful if you have a shovel versus the regular knife. They both do the exact same range, damage, time to pull out knife, time to kill, etc., all that good stuff. All those stats are exactly the same. But my biggest issue with supply drop is not that, that they're in the game, right? My biggest issue is what Activision will do. Now, if you guys remember, very vividly, Black Ops 3, with Treyarch, they said that their supply drops are going to be cosmetic only from the jump. They said that from the beginning of the game, that these are just cosmetic supply drops. You're not going to be anything, new weapons, nothing crazy like that. It's not pay to win. It's just going to be cosmetic only. They were meant to stick to just camos, stick to specials uniforms, stick to whatever, just cosmetic. But as the months went on, Activision, as the story goes, was that they forced Treyarch's hand onto putting weapons in supply drops to get people to buy them, right? So that was, that was the biggest thing that happened, with Black Ops 3, right? And it wasn't even at the fault of Treyarch; it's at the fault of Activision, for them seeing the, sales dip with the supply drops in Black Ops 3, as opposed to Advanced Warfare when they had weapon variants and stuff like that. They wanted the same results for Black Ops 3, right? So I'm afraid that this is going to be a repeat of last year, where at the jump, Raven Software may really want to keep these supply drops clean and just cosmetic only. I'm sure they want to do that, but I'm afraid that Activision will force them to put weapons to get us to buy them. So that, is definitely a fear I have, and I hope it doesn't come to delay a day. On to some other light news as well. They even got some new weapon camos exclusively for Winter Crash. So, I'm not sure exactly how you get these camos. I think it's like a amount of kills on the map or some sort of challenge you have to do on the map. But if you do, you will unlock these 2 special camos that you can use wherever. And these are Gift Wrap and Ugly Sweater. So they're very much a theme towards the winter. Very much a Christmas themed camo. So if you want those, get on Winter Crash and be able to unlock those straight up. So I don't know, man. All in all, man, like, this is a really cool update. I appreciate the maps, I appreciate the game modes, I appreciate gun game, especially because I love gun game. But supply drops, I mean, we're just gonna do, guys, we're just gonna deal with it, man. Gotta deal with it. This is how modern day Call of Duties are. Supply drops are a big thing. They're a big cash grab. It's just how they make revenue. So I mean, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, just what it is, whatever, man. If you don't like it, don't support it. That's my motto. You know what I'm saying? I would not be supporting supply drops at all. I am not bought any supply drops since I think Advanced Warfare actually. But I will stay clear away from supply drops because I don't agree with it, man. I just don't. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. It's okay if it's cosmetic only, right? I can, forgive it if it's just cosmetic only. It's fine. But I feel like this is gonna lead down the road to get some weapons and to get, if we get, like, I don't know, a freaking ACR in COD 4 or a Galil or a AUG, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no. And on that note, if you guys enjoyed me, you should like, subscribe, share, like down below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I got you.